To hang up that computer call, come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about how Hoyo handled both Blade and Kafka with the reworking. Because yesterday, always made a video about talking about why they did it, and I kind of wanted to throw my hat in the ring because having played Genshin Impact since launch and so played the game today, I know how Hoyo works with the character design and how they market it and how they nerf units, especially hype units as well. And I'll get more into that later on in the video, but as always I'll be dividing this video into parts because that's how I always like to do my videos, and we can begin right now.
Let's go, Bladey.
So I won't be discussing the exact thing what happened to them because I don't want them to come for my throat, but basically I'll just give a quick general overstatement about what happened to Blade and Kafka. So basically both Blade and Kafka got reworked, so instead of the power they originally was, it's more watered down and more tuned. But also some makes sense, some doesn't, because what they did, instead of putting this to somewhere else, they decided to put that in both Blade and Kafka eidolons around their C6 or C4 I think it was. And for Kafka, I understand why they did that, because I'll be honest, when I was looking at her old kit when researching this video, it was actually very overpowering. She had so much synergy with all units, and then she was just way too overtuned, so they had to skill she down a bit. Because Kafka, I understand why they did that with Kafka, but Blade, I'm not sure why they did that to Blade, because from what I saw from last time, he wasn't that bad, and he wasn't really insane or overtuned. But we'll see, I might be wrong about it, and Blade might be fine, but for Kafka, she kind of removed some of the synergy they have with Servolt. Luckily, I think they kept the synergy with Sampo, and I'm pretty sure they like preparing Kafka for like a future unit, so we have to see in the future. But I am 99% sure that when they release, they will be strong. I think Kafka will be up high in the meta with the dot damage, and I don't know where Blade will stand in the meta, but I think Blade will be an A+ unit at least. But we'll have to see when the live stream is out in a few weeks. But until then, we can only speculate, and not everything is confirmed. They might buff Blade back up, or they might change some more things up, because they're still in development at the end of the day, so we have to see in the future. I'm just hoping both Kafka and Blade can at least be usable, because they are very hyped up, and I wouldn't want them to fail or be bad. I doubt they'll be bad, but knowing from Genshin Impact how they deal with very hyped up characters, I think we should tackle the next topic right now.
You are one of them.
So what do exactly I mean by how they handle hype units? Well, if you ever played Genshin Impact, I think you have an idea what I'm about to say, but basically when units are announced, there's always these units that always stick out, either by design or what they have to do in the story, and you fall in love with it and they won't come out for a while and we have to wait on them, and that builds up hype. It makes us want to save up for them until they come out, because they may take months or like half a year until they out fully, and we be having gems for them because either we want them so badly or we just like the character in general. And Hoyoverse know this way too well, because sometimes what they would do in Genshin Impact, I'm not sure if they would do this in Star Rail, but what they do in Genshin is basically they know a character's hype up, so they either do two routes. Route 1, make their constellation much more desirable, which will make you want to spend money or go more deeply in the banner. And the second route is more rare, but also not that uncommon either. Basically when they know a unit is gonna be so hyped up that people are gonna go all in on that banner, they can make them a little underpowered sometimes, which can lead to their constellation fixing the problem they had, and the constellation will fix the problem. But I don't think this will be a problem in Honkai Star Rail, because it's a different dev team And that dev team is, I think, is the dev team from early Genshin Impact, where they made all the 4-stars complete and didn't really need any constellation. So I think it's fine. Also, they've been more transparent than the ones in Genshin, so there's hope for that too. But we really have to find out when Blade and Kafka comes out, because we don't know until the final product is out. So my final thoughts on this is I just hope that Hoyo just makes them at least usable and strong at least, because at the end of the day, if they A+, that's why I always like a unit to be good, but if you invest in them, can succeed in whatever you want them to succeed in. Because I don't think these reworks will ruin the character, but they will feel weaker than they should have been. But as long as they feel strong and usable at E0, I'll be happy with that too. But we'll have to find out. But I think that's enough for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it if you made it this far. Let me know if you made it this far in a hot comment, because I do appreciate you watching this far. And let me know what I should do next, because I'm always open to suggestions. And tell me what I got right, tell me what I got wrong, tell me what you guys think about the Blade and Kafka rework, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna kill you. Meh, probably might kill you, but you just don't comment anyways. So with all that said, be safe everybody, have a good day, and this was me talking about the reworks of Kafka and Blade, and short end of the story is, I think they'll be fine. Kafka will probably be S tier, and Blade will probably be an A+ unit too. So respectable. So with all that said, bye.